Black fatigue is real. I think society as a whole is there. We are just so unbelievably fed up with the ghetto ratchet behavior, entitlement, the victimhood, that they want to praise this woman. But what she did is not praiseworthy. But also on the same hand, please remember that every day that us white people get on this app, we get called racial slurs every single day. So if you don't want to be called a racial slur, you also have to stop calling people racial slurs.
Black fatigue has shown me one thing. These people are tired of seeing us enjoy ourselves despite everything that's going on around us. So let's ramp it up. Let's ramp it up. We had Kendrick, Super Bowl, Beyonce, halftime. We got both of them touring right now. We just had the Black Ass Met Gala. We got Sinners that came out. You know what I'm saying? We got Philly won the Super Bowl. Let's ramp this shit up. If they think they're exhausted now, just wait till November. It's only gonna get blacker from here.
If white people are having black fatigue, I can only imagine the fatigue indigenous people have for white people. I can only imagine.
I came across a video of this white woman who was talking about black fatigue and how they are tired of hearing you guys mention them in every of your racial slurs, according to her. And she was just saying so many things that tired of, okay, and every black person claiming the whole victimhood and everything. I see, like she said a lot in that video. Right now, she has long deleted her page on TikTok, but I think her Facebook is still on. And to crown it all, this woman works in a school. Like, she deals with kids, right? But yeah, she has the effrontery to do a video like this. Anyway, I'm just going to let these videos roll, then we'll come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment, guys. I would love to read from you. And please do subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it, and credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch.
The woman who called a 5-year-old a racial slur. My first impression after watching the video, a little bit of white trash. I have to be honest, the kid was 5. I have worked with 5-year-olds for the last 15 years. Absolutely everything they do is out of pocket. They're like little unhinged drunk people. Nothing they do makes sense. A 5-year-old is capable of rifling through somebody's bag and taking things that don't belong to them. Ask any kindergarten teacher. But I realize why so many people are wanting to defend this, because black fatigue is real. I think society as a whole is there. We are just so unbelievably fed up with the ghetto ratchet behavior, entitlement, the victimhood, that they want to praise this woman. But what she did is not praiseworthy. But also on the same hand, please remember that every day that us white people get on this app, we get called racial slurs every single day. So if you don't want to be called a racial slur, you also have to stop calling people racial slurs. You can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. But for the love of God, please leave the children out of it. Adults are stupid. They're going to do stupid things. You're a different level of stupid when you bring kids into it. Thanks for coming to my
So basically what this woman is saying is that two things can be true at the same time. And I said this the other day when this whole situation first broke out, and then we had the panel on Monday night, where I basically said that white people are starting to get fed up, and that is the whole premise behind black fatigue, is that nobody wants you to continue to play victim for the rest of your life. They tired of being held accountable for things that their ancestors did. They tired of you blaming all of your failures and the things that you weren't able to accomplish on white people. They're tired of you sitting there saying that you're a victim every single day, regardless of what your circumstance is, regardless of what you've been given, regardless of all of the affirmative action, regardless of the fact that you're saying that you're the most educated, but really you're the most enrolled. They tired of you blaming your debt on the system. They tired of you saying that white men are the problem. They tired of you asking for programs, and they're tired of being held accountable for the decisions that you're making every single day.
She'll be watching her back for the rest of her life. Yeah, because that's not thuggery, hoodrattery, animalistic. This is why people have black fatigue. When you act like this, it's not normal behavior. People do stupid stuff. People say stupid stuff. That's life. It's not normal to threaten to unalive people because you don't like what they're doing. But here we are. People are getting sick and tired of opening up TikTok and seeing brawls on cruise ships, brawls in the airport, like literally the most ghetto behavior. We're tired. We're tired of it. But then whining and complaining and acting like it's not your fault that you act that way. Yeah.
And so that comment proved her right. And for whatever reason, y'all think that the white people don't have eyes, that people that are not black don't have eyes, and they can't see how ghetto a lot of this is. And then I have to pay for it because I got to go outside and then account for what you did. People are tired.
So she made that video in support of, I don't know if you guys have seen the video of the woman who called a child the N-word, right? And she in turn posted opened a GoFundMe for people to raise money for her. I don't know for what, but she raised over, I think, 600,000 or thereabout. I've actually forgotten the amount she raised, but I don't think she finally got that money because a lot of people raised an alarm that she was the one, that did something Why then is she trying to raise money and people contributing this money for her? Yeah, anyway, she's actually in support of that because that's exactly what I'm saying. You are talking here and you are talking here. So where exactly are you standing? Okay, you're not happy with what she said, you don't support what she's saying, yet you were still saying that you're tired of black fatigue, that you're having black fatigue and you're tired and everybody should just stop, all right? I don't understand where she's even coming from. Why is it that it is that's making such video complaining about black fatigue?
My mutual Marie made a video talking about black fatigue, and I wanted to piggyback off what she was saying. Because it's wild to me how non-black people swear up and down they're just so tired of black people. Tired of hearing about racism and anti-blackness. Tired of being called out. Tired of black voices, black issues, black content, yada yada yada. Just so fucking tired. But somehow y'all are never too fucking tired or fatigued to steal from them. And you weren't even too fatigued to steal the term black fatigue. It was a term literally created by a black woman for black people to describe the toll of surviving anti-blackness. But somehow y'all managed to rebrand it to talk about your little fucking burnout on TikTok. If I'm really tired of someone, I don't want shit from them. I'm not copying how they talk, how they dress, how they act, what they create. But y'all make blackness your whole fucking personality while having the audacity to say you are tired and fatigued. You are not tired. You are fucking obsessed. And you're not victims of black fatigue. You're the reasons why it fucking exists.
Black fatigue? This is where we're at now? Imagine how we feel. Y'all even colonized that. Like, black fatigue is not what y'all created it to be. It was the fatigue of black people having to exist in this country and dealing with all y'all dumb shit. We were tired, not y'all. Imagine telling the internet that you're tired of all the ghetto-ness and the ratchetness and all of the fights when y'all are quite literally the godfathers of violence in this country. And then all the ghetto and ratchet speak, your kids are emulating exactly what we say and calling it Gen Alpha and Gen Z speak when it was just AAVE repackaged to be palatable for white people. What are we talking, like, y'all are quite literally exhausting. But like, 8.5 by 11s are gonna do this all the time. I'm not worried about the hueless. However, the black people getting on and co-signing the black fatigue to make white people feel better could not be me. I imagine agreeing with white people when they aren't even picking you. Super weird. But like, sure, being held accountable for your racist ideology. If I were white and I had to constantly hear that black people are right and then it proves out and you're sitting there being mad, yeah, I'd be mad too. I too would be annoyed if I were half the age of black women but looked twice as old as them. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. So like, hold your black fatigue and raise yourself some accountability. Because happy Monday, y'all. Black fatigue, shut up.
They're calling it black fatigue, but what you really mean is I'm tired of loving wounded black people. You can just say that part with your chest. That's what you wanted to say. You're not tired because we're toxic. You're tired because your love had conditions. Yours. You didn't come to heal, you came to curate. You came to save a version of black society that was already fixed and no one praised you for it. And when we didn't perform your healing fantasy, you called it draining. This archetype always shows up during collapse, the one that confuses proximity with pain and with proof that they're better than it. Right? They have proof that they're better than it. That's how they see it, right? But you have to understand that you're not above the wound just because you narrate it from a distance. You're just protecting your image in the mirror while the rest of us are still trying to stitch it back together. You didn't transcend us. You abandoned us. Real black love doesn't tap out when it gets loud. It doesn't leave when the wounds resurface. It metabolizes. It listens longer. It doesn't call the hood low vibrational just because it got a better apartment. Love doesn't require perfection. It requires presence. And some of y'all don't have love for us. And that's cool. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's cool, but I need you to know that the left is something you can get over. You could. Right? Like, and if you really tired, rest, right? If you're actually tired. But don't call that healing, that's retreat. Because this ain't fatigue. It's spiritual gentrification we're watching. And these are spiritually gentrified people. You're not leaving because you're broken. You're leaving because our brokenness didn't fit your aesthetic anymore. And I need you to hear me clearly. We are not your inconvenience. Okay? We're not. We are your mirror. And if you truly heal, you'll still be here with us, not above us. Right? So I get it, right? This is one thing I think is absolutely true. You do not have to like every black space, but don't ever use fatigue as an excuse to stop loving the ones who never had that option to leave. Just stupid shit. I wanted to tell a joke in this video, but these people upset me a lot.
So these people are always looking for ways to call out the black community, Somehow they feel that they are always a prize and these people cannot do without them. Nobody, actually, nothing. There was nothing that will warrant that woman to actually come out on socials to say all that she said, because there was no underlining issues. Okay, she just decided to make that video and in support or in solidarity with that other woman, because you are saying that you're not happy, you're not, you don't subscribe to whatever thing she did, but yet your language, your body language, and your statements actually is from someone who supports all that woman did on that video, right? You said you're not happy with that, but yet you are not happy that people are calling her out for what she did. You're saying that people are tired for every time the black community is always out there talking about, these people, talking about your people, calling you out. And I saw videos of also some black people who, I don't know if I would say, according to some comment I saw, they were saying these people have been whitewashed. So I saw a video of them saying, yeah, that actually the white people are tired of every time you're calling them racist and all that, and that has made them to also become who you actually call them, right? Because they're tired every time people are making videos and saying they are white women. Meanwhile, I've actually seen a lot of videos of white women making videos of their black women. I went to the hashtag of Dear White Women and I could literally see a few videos. But when you go to maybe an hashtag that says Dear Black Women, you will see lots and lots of such videos, right? And some of them blame it on, Democratic Party, saying that Democratic Party are the reason why lots of black people are the way they are, because they try to make them, become victims, telling them, oh, your ancestors went through all of this. Is it that truly the ancestors didn't go through that, or they are just lying about it? Because the real history still taught us that the ancestors actually went through all of these things. It's just that the people presently are trying to cover up those history and make it look like it was just a misunderstanding, or it was just a minor thing that happened in those days. The ancestors didn't go through all of these things, because that's the kind of videos I'm seeing. Well, I saw a lot of people, the comments were wide, like literally wide. Okay, people calling out white people and their white supremacy. So I saw it and I was like, okay, but why do I not see lots of black people making random videos and also accusing their own community? Okay, what's your take about that? Right? I know a lot of black people, most of them have joined MAGA and they're enjoying all of these things that is happening right now. But for somebody supporting someone who came out and was supporting a woman who made a video calling a 5-year-old the N-word, that's something to really check the person's, right? Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, okay? Let's be respectful to these people. I think maybe that's what they're looking for. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Let's have that conversation. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to share your thoughts. Don't forget, we're not bashing anybody. We're just, this is a commentary, right? It's for educational purposes. So share your thoughts with me in the comments. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. And I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys.